Hello everybody, I'm Toyah.
And I'm Robert.
And this is our Upbeat Moments. Why are you laughing?
Do you think people out there look at us and think, there's our grandparents?
I kind of hope so. I rather like it. We had two brothers over for tea at the mill this week, and wonderful artists. They are most creative, inventive. One works with Peter Gabriel, and we loved having them round, and we realised we're like their really mad grandparents, and we love it. We just we play into it, really, don't we?
Well, you have two versions of it. One at the mill, look, those funny old people at the end of the road, and where in the town, look, behind that front wall, those two funny little grandparents.
Those odd behaving people behind that door. But it was really lovely because they both said to me, how do you do so much? And I said, I just get on and do it. And they're referring to the old mill where I've managed to start to shape the land and clear dead trees and start to create vistas. And they said, every time we come here, it's completely changed. How do you do it? And I said, just get on with it. And I think, like all artists, including us as songwriter, music writers, there is this sense of procrastination sometimes. But I have so little time that I just get on and do things.
Well, may I say to our chums out there that my wife's energy continues to surprise and somewhat overwhelm me.
That did come up this week, didn't it? In fact, we were going to bed about 2 nights ago, and you looked at me and said, yeah, I can see that you're male. And I said, what do you mean by that? I can see the punk rocker in you. And I don't know what I've done to trigger that. Probably something completely outrageous.
Probably something completely outrageous.
So what's your upbeat moment?
All right, on January the 13th this week, it was King Crimson's birthday. King Crimson was born on January the 13th, 1969, at the Fulham Palace Cafe, Fulham Palace Road in London. So King Crimson is 56 years old.
That is incredible. Congratulations.
Well, thanks and congratulations to all involved. The mistake is often made that Robert is King Crimson. Loaded toss that. King Crimson is the result of the work of lots and lots of people, and may I say, King Crimson is a force entirely of itself.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but without you at the helm, would King Crimson have done what it's done in the last 15 years?
No.
Then you are definitely the kind of leader at the helm.
Oh, no,
you make things happen.
I am a servant of King Crimson, dear. All right, then, moving swiftly on from that one. On January the 14th, an upbeat moment was the launch of the third iteration of the DGM website. And it should have been on the 13th too, but as any nerdy techie people, geeky persons out there know, new launches have a few teething problems. And there's still a few teething problems, but the point is the new website is launched with lots of new features and functionalities yet to be discovered by chums going in, poking around and having a look.
So what you're saying is forget the glitches. That's nothing to do with the viewer or your fans. Go and have a look at it.
Yes, that's exactly right.
So is this DGM Live?
DGM Live.
Well, that's great. Congratulations.
Yes, and on the little viddy welcoming people to the new site, I was wearing this guitar.
And the relevance of that guitar? Or is it Bill's? Oh.
Bill Rieflin's guitar. The last time we visited Mr. Bill in Seattle,
2019, November,
he said to me, would you like this guitar? Meaning when I have no further use.
Well, my big one is our wonderful tech queen, Mariana, posted an Instagram of the mill frozen, and she used This Belongs to You from Humans One, which was me, Bill and Chris Wong. And I wrote that song. We were in Gunton celebrating our best friend's birthday, and I was listening to Anthony and the Johnsons at about 7 a.m. in the morning as the sun rose. And I had a premonition that Bill was going to die young. And I was in hysterics, and you actually came out and said, "What's the matter?" And I said, "I can't tell you, I can't tell you." And this was about 2015, probably earlier, 2006, because then we went on to do Humans One. And as we were recording this, Bill realised This Belongs to You was about him not being here. And around 2017, he asked me, why did I write it? And I said, it's a song of loss. And he just realised. So it's funny how this relationship with this remarkable man just resonates and resonates and resonates.
Yes, that continues on.
I found him so inspiring to work with. So this was his guitar.
This is Bill's guitar, and now, may I say, for a period of time, I am its custodian. Thank you, Mr. Bill.
Is this the one he had to buy back and it had been damaged?
Yes, this was Bill's guitar as a young musician, and it was in pristine condition. And he had a bill to pay, unintentional pun. So he sold it, and I believe it ventured into the hands of Mr. Peter Buck, eventually finding its way back to a music shop in Seattle which called Bill, Mr. Bill. And Bill went up to reacquire it, only to find that it had a few bangs and bashes, which had not been the case when he was its owner.
Oh, well.
So there we go.
Well, everybody, we wish you a wonderful weekend. We have a vintage Sunday lunch for you tomorrow. And may your weekend be everything you want it to be. Lots of love from me, Toyah.
And from Robert too.
He looks great today.
Maybe so.